We've been living in our van for the last 2 years, and although Tandy has taken us to some amazing places, there are some spots that are not really accessible with a 7.5 metre long motorhome. So for the next 24 hours, we have traded in our huge motorhome for this 4x4 Explorer, and we're heading straight to the mountains of Montenegro.
This is wild. What was that?
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all. Today's story starts in the capital city of Montenegro, Podgorica. We met up with Bojan, who was kind enough to show us the ropes, as we were about to embark on our very first 4x4 adventure.
Even in low gearing you can use all 5 gears.
Now that we know how everything works, it was time to pack the car and hit the road. Our destination? The Komovi mountain range in the east of Montenegro. So this feels so different from driving Tandy.
Yeah, it's so much fun!
So we're currently heading for our first camp spot. The roads so far are really fun. The other drivers are a bit crazy, to be honest, here in Montenegro, so I'm so happy that we're driving in this small car instead of our huge van.
After over 2 years driving a motorhome, this feels like we're in a toy car.
Hope we haven't forgotten anything.
Hopefully not. It's so small, I don't know how this is gonna go, to be honest.
It's at this point that we're happy to be with the 4x4. Slowly but surely we head up the mountain, and we're amazed by what we saw next.
Wow, look at those views!
Wow, what a beautiful view. This is our first time in Montenegro and we're absolutely stunned with these beautiful mountains.
Look at this! Wow, look at him!
Hello.
Whoa!
Mind if we stay here for tonight? Let's
This
stay.
is so wild!
Fox. See the fox?
Yeah!
So we're only driving to our first campsite here in Montenegro. We've seen 5 horses and a fox as well. Absolutely stunning. So we're going to set up somewhere on this area here. I think the main thing is to find somewhere flat first of all. So we've just parked up. This is our first camp spot of this mini trip here, and I've got to say it looks like a really beautiful one. What do you think?
Wow, this is so wild. This is really what I imagined, to be honest.
Wow. So just to give you a quick 360, we've parked up here. It's the flattest ground we can find, and you can see the mountains behind me. So beautiful. And that's where we saw the wild horses up there. Although it was a rough ride coming up here, it still looks rather clean. Obviously it's a bit dirty on the bottom, but still in really good shape. And yeah, we just parked up the car here. It sounds really weird saying car. I'm so used to saying van.
These are the beautiful places that Montenegro has to offer.
And although Tandy has taken us to so many beautiful places, there are some spots like this where you need a bit of help. So finally we've managed to set up our accommodation for tonight. It was obviously a bit tricky doing it the first time, but we've got everything set up now ready for tonight. And we decided to do this first because then when it gets dark it's going to get 10 times harder. It's time for a cup of tea now. I'm going to cook something to eat because as you can see it's getting quite dark very quick now. And nature is just so beautiful here at the moment. Have a look at this. Holly's just started shivering. I think she's feeling cold, so Charlene's just in the car at the moment.
She's shivering and she's feeling a bit anxious.
Yeah, I think it's more anxious, yeah?
Yeah.
Just because she's not in the van. She's got used to it now.
Yeah.
This is where we're sleeping tonight, Holly.
It's time to change into winter clothes. I feel like this 4x4 experience is getting us more outdoors and enjoy more nature. We're a bit spoiled in Tandy. I'm enjoying my cup of tea and gonna cook some delicious food.
Tell you what, this is lovely. Beautiful here.
It's so peaceful. There's no one, just us up here. Today the moon is with us. When you think about Montenegro, you know, some people they don't know that there are mountains like this. A long time ago, I saw a photo of this place and I said, oh, I want to go there. And here I am.
The reason we're doing this is because in Croatia, as much as we loved it there the last 2 weeks, there was a lot of people everywhere we went. So we wanted to do something to kind of reconnect with nature and be on our own in isolation. And I think this was really a good idea now. I was a bit worried because of the weather, because obviously if it gets really, really cold, it's a bit of a bigger problem when you're in a vehicle like this. But today was a nice day and it shouldn't go below 0 tonight. I think it will be about 3 or 6 degrees, which is doable. Tonight we should be okay for our first night camping in the roof tent. Holly's calmed down now, to be honest. She's so relaxed. So she wasn't feeling cold after all, because she was shivering in the car, and now she's just relaxing. Now that she's seen the food, so she's all right. She was just a bit excited, I think, because she didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, I think she
New
was
car.
confused. From this point of view, we can see so many mountain peaks. And I think there are so many hikes in this area as well.
Okay.
Ay, 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 ay. Go, 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 go.
Come, Holly, come.
Hey.
She made it. Holly's settled in as well. So I guess this is it. We've made it in the tent. We've brought up a bunch of stuff with us. We've got food, we've got treats for Holly, we've got water, we've got our chargers.
Where's your beanie?
Yeah, no beanie, I've got my hat on. I think it should be a good night's sleep. It's not even too cold in here either.
So I'm putting another pair of socks on because my feet are so cold. We got these sleeping bags, so we should be okay for the night. And I got some sweets for the morning. I got these as well. Currently the temperature is 8 degrees.
And we're actually
What was that?
What was that?
My mobile.
Oh, the phone maybe, yeah. And we're currently over 1,700 meters high. And that's why it's so cold up here. But this is not the worst. It's just 8 degrees. But in about 5-6 hours, it'll be 3 degrees. And it will last like that until the morning. So it's going to be a cold morning. But at least it's not below 0, so it should be manageable. To be honest, I'm feeling very, very cozy. It's just my feet are a little bit cold. But as long as Holly's comfy, that's the main thing.
Good night, guys.
See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Oh my god. It's currently 11 o'clock. And it's got really cold now. Holly's keeping us warm at least. She's underneath here. I've just been sneezing.
This is not for you. You're not prepared for this adventure. Look at me. I have my beanie on, my gloves.
Oh, anyway, we're gonna try and sleep.
Sleep like a baby.
Yeah, like like a cold baby. No. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all. Oh my god.
Is this going to be your worst night ever?
Oh, I don't know why, I just can't stop sneezing.
Wow.
So the temperature actually ended up going to about 3 degrees last night, and that made it a bit difficult to sleep. In fact, I think we woke up about 3 times during the night, and it was sometimes hard to get back to sleep. But overall, it was really, really nice sleeping up in the tent. Maybe just a bit cold. Although it was cozy inside, sometimes you change position and you start feeling cold. And Holly didn't settle in too well, to be honest with you, as well. She was not really sleeping that much and kept waking us up. So it wasn't the best night, but it was a good night.
It's not that comfortable, you know, but we're still managing it, I think.
The car is a bit of a mess at the moment, but honestly, I'm quite surprised at how much stuff you can fit in here. Obviously, we've got most of the stuff outside. We've got the jerry can, got the chairs, little mini fridge, cooker, table, some fire starters for yesterday, some barbecue cutlery. There's also this cool thing where you can cook on, but we use the gas instead, and just loads of other stuff, an axe, pump, and pretty much everything you need. And the car itself, really nice 4x4 vehicle. It's a Lada Nivea, and we've also got these 4x4 options. We actually used the 4x4 option yesterday to reach this park up.
Oi! This isn't a luxurious life, but I freaking love it. It's a dream, you know, like I'm feeling like I'm living a dream right now. We got all the basic essentials, and that's the most important thing when you come to places like this where you're so isolated. We're surrounded with mountains, and last night was incredible, you know. Although we had our bad moments.
After our first semi-successful night of rooftop tent camping, it was time to start to put everything back in its place so that we can continue our road trip. It's not as easy as it looks.
We're trying to get it back together, but we really can't. No, you have to open it first.
What?
That orange thing, babe.
What?
Look at how there's it here. Woo! We did it! Bumpy!
There was actually a van parked up here, and this is as far as he made it yesterday. We kept on going.
How scenic this place is!
So beautiful.
So we've encountered a problem.
We're trying to get down from the mountain on the main road now, and it seems that the road is closed for the next 2 hours as they're doing tarmac or asphalt. So that's a bit of a problem. We'll either wait here for 2 hours, or else we turn around, go on the other way, which will be an extra 2 hours. So we're either 2 hours waiting or 2 hours driving, or else we try and find like some off-road through the mountains. What do you think?
We have limited time with this car, and this really sucks, to be honest.
We decided just to wait for the road to open again, because the guy said that the road to the right doesn't take you anywhere. It did on Google Maps, but we're not going to risk it, to be honest. We're just going to wait. We've got about an hour left and we'll pass from the main road. In the meantime, we've just stopped on the side of the road again here. Lovely autumn colours everywhere. We're just going to enjoy a cup of tea.
The weather is really turning bad now.
We're supposed to have a nice sunset tonight as well, but
It's cloudy
doesn't
though.
look like it now.
I don't
We'll
think
see.
we're gonna have a lovely sunset today.
so far this 4x4 adventure
It's
is
fun.
looking good. Yeah, we're having fun, to be honest. And it's so like more relaxing with the car because you don't have to worry about getting stuck or whether it's in our road.
I think if you do this adventure, during winter, you have to be very careful with the rain and the snow as well. Especially with the tent, when you have the tent open. This one isn't waterproof. Quick update on Holly. She's doing fine now. She's more calmer than yesterday. I think yesterday was her first time, being in this car and being driven in this car. So, yeah, I think she was a bit confused.
Should we go and see if the road's open?
We go now?
Yeah, in a bit, I think, yeah.
Okay.
A few moments later.
So, they've opened the road and now we have a new problem. I can't believe it, to be honest. We need an axe. Do we have one?
Yeah, we've got a small one. It's a big tree though, or else we can turn around.
And go where? It's not going to fall off. It's thick.
It's gonna take forever. I'm just scratching it. We need a bigger axe or someone with a chainsaw.
What are we gonna do?
I've been hitting it for about 2 minutes and I'm just scratching the surface. Like with this we can cut maybe a small bit like here, but
This bit I think you need to cut. This one here.
I don't think it's gonna work. It's too small.
Come on.
Look at this axe! This axe is not meant for this. Or is it?
If you continue, yeah, maybe we can cut it.
I think I should just do like
What?
strong ones like this, yeah?
I have no idea what's going on today. It feels fun, but then at the same time it's very stressful.
It's just getting impossible to get out of here.
You have to keep on doing it like this, in the middle, because you're doing it like...
Yeah.
Oh my god, today we encountered so many problems, but now we got Chris with his sunglasses on and he's losing a lot of energy today on this tree branch.
It's just too small.
You want me to do it?
If you want, yeah.
Come, let me help you.
As Charlene continued to hack away with not much progress, a local saw us and drove up to help. Easy.
Okay. Thank you so much
Okay.
for removing this.
Yeah, he saved us. So with the tree out the way, we can finally continue our road trip. Or so we thought.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now the car.
We got out of the road there and we're just checking which one we're going to take up to the mountains so we can go and enjoy maybe a final meal. And the car doesn't want to start now.
Oh my god, man. We're gonna get stuck in here. It got cold, I think, because of the rain.
Okay.
Oh yeah! Woo! Okay.
Okay, let's go to the mountains then.
This is one hell of a ride. It's better if I laugh, instead of like being angry.
Angry? Why are you angry? Just didn't start for 2 times. We got a bit worried.
Yeah.
We left it for 2 minutes, got the camera out and then it worked the first time. I didn't do anything different, to be honest.
The best part about this car is that it's got heated seats. And on a rainy day like this, they're very useful.
I can't believe how the weather has just turned. Like yesterday we slept at 1,700 meters plus.
It was perfect.
Well, it was freezing cold, but it was okay. And today is just much more colder now. No sun, but the adventure continues. Colors here in Montenegro are just so beautiful right at the moment.
She can stay here. You want to eat food. So when you visit new countries, you go to the supermarket and everything is in their language. And this time, we're in Montenegro and I bought this tomato classic pasirani paradise. And I thought that it's like pasta sauce, you know, like the tomato puree, but it's like tomato juice. So this is what we're dealing with now.
You're the wrong one. This place is really so beautiful, really remote, and we've got this like little shed that
We're so lucky we found it.
Shame about the rubbish, there's so much rubbish here.
Yeah, we need to pick it up.
Man, look at all this rubbish everywhere. It's a shame, like even down here by the river, there's just so much stuff.
So it's not a juice, it's just a bit runny. Tomato sauce. You hungry?
Yep, starving.
I'm warm now with the fire.
Me too, actually.
I just love basic pasta, you know, with red tomato sauce. It's just so good, especially when you're outdoors. I think living in a 4x4 vehicle is a bit hard to do it as a full-timer. It's a lot of work, but then you get to these special moments, you know, moments like these by the fire, and you get to places where with our motorhome we can't really go. So that's what I really love, you know, you work hard for the small moments.
That's right, and I feel that although we go to so many remote places with the van, this spot here and the other spot we went to last night, and obviously all the adventures in between, we haven't really seen anyone. Like, no one's come down this road. Same yesterday, it was just us and the animals.
You don't know what's happening as well in the world because you have no signal and you're like disconnected from everything. And that's something that I really love as well.
But honestly, this has been something new for us and we really had fun so far. Travelling by 4x4 with a roof tent is definitely a special feeling because it gets you into these remote places and we truly feel disconnected. But obviously it does have some cons as well.
You can go to white places, yes, but of course you have to get everything out, you have to always check the weather, and then you have to take everything in. And when it comes to safety as well, anyone can come up, you know, in your tent.
So there's obviously much more planning involved when you're travelling like this, and the weather does have a bigger effect. Obviously with the van we're always looking at the weather and making sure that we're not going to get caught up in a storm or something. But when you're sleeping in a tent, it's much more important. And we're kind of lucky that yesterday we had a beautiful day. We're at the end of October and it was lovely. Lovely weather. Today it's gone a bit grey, but still not too bad. But I wouldn't imagine camping like this in the height of winter. It would be very difficult.
That's one of the cons, yes, because you have to get everything out and then get everything inside, and it takes you like 2 hours, you know, to prepare everything. It needs a lot of planning ahead, I think.
Maybe because we're just beginners. I guess once you do
maybe.
it twice, 3 times, 4 times, then everything gets quicker and quicker. But yeah, overall it was an amazing experience. Will we go to 4x4 roof tent camping full time? Not for now, but
not for us, not for now.
it's definitely an interesting thing, and we'll surely do another adventure like this, maybe a bit more long term in the future. And as well as that, I think we will do it maybe around September time or May time, when the weather's just that bit warmer, because last night when it went down to 3 degrees...
3 degrees, yeah, we really felt it.
Yeah, and Holly felt it as well.
So now we need to pack everything up because Sandy is waiting for us.
If you enjoyed watching today's video, hit the like button, maybe drop a comment, let us know, would you go on a 4x4 adventure like this? We've got a lot more to explore here in Montenegro. It's so beautiful. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next one.
Ciao.